Hi friends, welcome back to the shop. If you've been following this channel at all, it's been a little while since I uploaded a video. Um, I don't know what really happened. This fall and this winter, and the winter's not done yet, but it's been kind of quiet actually here. We had it's the first week of January, and we've only had one snow event, and it was barely a coating. It wasn't even worth taking out the tractor. The rail car season was kind of a short one for me. We had a lot of snow up north come early, so it kind of blocked us out up there. But there hasn't been a lot going on. I know in some of the videos I've posted prior that I promised some updates and reviews and other things, and I don't know what it's been about this fall and early winter, but it's been pretty quiet here. I got a couple of new exciting things, but I'm going to take you along and kind of give you an update on the channel in general, what's been going on here. The Cub Cadet, like I said, we've only had one snow event this year, and it's been sitting here idle since. I haven't really been doing a lot with it. It's set up to go in case of a snow event. I got the battery tender on there just in case, and I got some magnetic heaters on there to kind of preheat the hydraulic fluid and the engine block, but haven't really had the need for it yet. It's been fairly quiet this year as far as weather. It's been rain. We've had lots and lots of rain. One of the projects that I did in November was when I bought this building. I didn't get battens with it, and I noticed over the winter time that they are kind of necessary, because as the siding shrunk, the gaps opened up a little bit. So I actually contracted with a small sawmill on a farm to make batten stock, and I got, for a very good price with a local farmer, I was able to get a lot of batten stock. Actually, I have a whole pile of it on the side of the building that is going to be used for other projects. But I figured it'd save me time, because he has the machinery to grade and cut the lumber, and it was all clear pine, and I didn't have to sit at Home Depot and look for lumber myself, then sit down there on the table saw and slide it through and rip boards. I gave him all the dimensions I needed, and it's all full dimension too. It's not it's not the half sizes. Like 2x4 is actually 3.5 by 1.5. So this is actually the full dimension that I ordered. So yeah, I'm gonna take you around. The rail car's put up for the season. That's done for the year and until spring. The tractor's here. If we have any snow, we'll bring it out. But always take you around and show you a couple of the things that have happened since my last video, and hopefully we can have some more snow plowing videos or tractor videos come up as the weather progresses. But anyway, guys, I appreciate all the subscriptions to my channel and all the feedback that you do leave. And if you do like this stuff and me talking about tractors and trucks and trains and blacksmithing and Disney videos, please click like and subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell down there, because even though you subscribe to my channel, YouTube maybe doesn't think you want to watch my videos. I am having some equipment issues with my videos. I have a MacBook Pro, and it's pretty old. When I did that video on the Wilderness Lodge in Disney, that took 14 hours to render that video, and so since then like I've always done, I just kind of use my phone, and that's not that efficient for editing. So I'd like to make more. I'd like to have more time. I'd like to have more money. I'd like to have more everything. But what I got is what I got for now. So Anyway, I'm going to take you around and we'll see what's new. So the first thing I want to show is this wood box I made for the front porch for the winter time. It's just out of pallets. That yellow bag is some pine kindling that I threw in there for the night. Last year I was just kind of dumping wood raw onto the porch over the railing, and it wasn't really that great because it would get stuck together and crud it up. So I made this out of some used pallets, and it's worked pretty well so far. The loader bucket is able to get over it to dump wood in, or you can hand toss wood in there. The railing section is right there, and in the springtime I'll bolt that back up when this comes off. So far, like I said, this has worked out pretty well. And it didn't cost me anything, on a little bit of time. So I think the biggest update probably came in December when I bought this new truck. I was driving a Nissan Frontier beforehand, and the truck really owed me nothing. It met most of my needs, and you know, it was a good truck. It was starting to have some problems where it was nothing mechanical. It was basically lifestyle, and let me show you why. The Frontier was a full crew cab, but with our daughter's car seat, man, they make these things so big now that in the Frontier, the passenger seat was all the way up and all the way forward, so that no one could really ride with you unless they sat side saddle. I mean, I know you want to keep your children safe, but man, these car seats are big. So that was one issue, and the other thing too is that truck was getting to be old, you know, and I was paying a lot of money for it, and it still had positive equity. So I said, why don't we move into something new and get the space we need rather than being cramped up, and also get a little bit of extra tow capacity, because down the road we may be looking at getting a camper or a travel trailer or something like that. So I actually did test drive the F-150 and the Chevy Silverados, to be fair, and you know, the Tundras, kind of see what everyone in the half-ton market had for trucks, because like I said, I just didn't want to purchase the first thing. But I had good luck with Nissans prior. I've had a Pathfinder, I had a Frontier, and like I say, both trucks owed me nothing, and the wife drives an Xterra, and we've had good luck with that. So, and plus I kind of like the look of this truck, and I think, you know, I got no science to back it up, but I mean, compared to the F-150, I think you get more truck for your dollar with the Nissan or any of the Japanese brands, and I think they're a little bit more reliable. So just take you quickly inside it. And there's a million reviews on Nissan Titan, so I'm not going to show you everything, but the first thing I did was put on seat covers, and I kind of like the look of them, but also with cloth seats that are black, they show everything, especially having a white-haired German Shepherd. She gets into everything. I picked the SV model. I felt the SV was a good compromise between, you know, basics and bullshit. The SL, the Pro 4X, and the Platinum Reserve, I mean, they're beautiful trucks, but man, I wouldn't want to ding one up. You know, stuff like heated steering wheel covers, you know, heated seats, that's, to me, that's just a lot of stuff that can break. I also don't like the console that would run all the way to the front. And infotainment, you know, it's nice to have the screen that I have, but as far as the full navigation system, I really didn't need it because I know where I'm going. And on the off chance I don't know where I'm going, I have an iPhone which has navigation in it. So, you know, that was a lot of money to go up to the SL package and not get a lot of features I'm going to use all the time. I think this has got 390 horsepower and 394 pound-feet of torque. It's a beautiful truck, and I really love it. I've had it a month, and it's done everything I've asked it to do. You know, it's got plenty of storage in the console for all kinds of stuff in there. Stuff that I need, stuff that I probably don't need. This folds up here, so we got a seat in the middle, so it could be theoretically a 6-passenger. And I also put in a gun safe in the bottom, just in case I ever need to store one of my guns off duty. Got that. Let me just start it up for you. I think stock from the factory, these Titans have a nice sound. All the because I have the door open, but it's got a nice menu. That's kind of cool, the off-road stuff and the fuel consumption. But beyond that, I really didn't need much in the infotainment system. That suits me perfectly well. Plus, it's got the integration with Siri. So if you're in one of the nanny states like New Hampshire, where you can't touch your phone while you're driving, it can read you your text messages. You know, I don't think manipulating your phone is that distracting. I think it's the entire idea of texting and trying to think of what to reply or trying to understand what someone was saying that is the distraction. But you know, what do I know? Pop the hood. If you're curious about the Titan, the channel, the Fast Lane Truck, TFL Truck, has some great reviews on the Nissan Titan. But, yeah, it's a 2018, and I bought it brand new off the lot. It only had 8 miles on it when I got it. And then in the back, it's got the 5'7" bed. I got a Husky toolbox for it. And just carry some of the stuff that I always carried. You know, jump starter pack, my milk crate full of chains and tow rope in case I ever need it, or just rope for securing cargo. It's got this little slide tray, and down there I keep my ammo can with my tire repair kit. I hate to pay a tow truck to come tow me because I don't have the ability to plug my own tire. And on this side here, got my chainsaw helmet, chaps, and my MS 250C chainsaw. Of course, my easy sharpener. And that brings me to my next thing. Back in September, I bought a new chainsaw, and actually right here, look at that. easy drop tailgate. Bought this chainsaw back in September, and I did a little wood cutting in the backyard, and I promised a review of the saw, and it's coming. For some reason, I've hit this weird spot in my life that I have not cut down a tree in months. So before I, go spouting my opinion on a saw, and I want to give it a real review, more than 2 or 3 tanks of gas through it, how it handles, etc., etc. So the review is coming. It's just for some reason, I just have not cut any trees out, other than that one video I did of me cutting wood in the backyard with the saw. So the initial impression is it's nice. I like it. It's a bit on the heavy side, but it's easy starting. It's got the decomp valve. It's just been a great saw so far. But like I said, I only have 3 tanks of fuel through it, and I don't think that's a good, fair assessment of a chainsaw to, take something out of the box and say it's the best thing in the world. I want to see it, on the nice highs and the dizzying lows, or however that saying goes. So that review is coming. I don't know when it'll be. Probably in the spring, when I actually start cutting trees again for the railroad, or just firewood operations. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming along on this video. It's probably not the most exciting thing, me just blabbing about chainsaws and tractors, but it's what I got so far. I do appreciate all the comments you do leave, and the interaction that you do provide. And I'd like to grow this channel, but like anything else, it's time dependent, and how much time can I dedicate to it. So, and like I said in the shed, it was it's just been a weird winter. Normally I'm a lot busier and out doing projects outdoors, and I think mainly because of the babysitting issues and stuff, I haven't been able to get out and do what I used to do. So anyway, guys, if you like this channel and like this content, please click like and subscribe, and definitely on the bottom of your screen, hit that little bell. Thanks for watching. Bye.